dog, one child, one youth, one dog, you think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent, you. Think big, you. I say one dog, one child, one youth, one dog, you. Think big, you. Together we can do this in our continent, you. Think big, you.
Today I will be picking some highlights of yesterday's training by Dr. Boaz, our Assistant National Executive Coordinator from Nigeria. I want to commend his delivery of yesterday and also to commend our Director of Training, Mr. Blessing. You know, I think I changed 4 Director of Training before you were being identified. And so, you know, as the script says, that those who are first will be last, and the last shall be first. The script continues to say that one should not be weary of well-doing, lest you faint not, then you shall reap. It is the same principle that we need to apply today, one of patience. One of patience. And so I will take some highlight. I've also asked our Global Youth Ambassador, Acting Chief of Staff, to formalize a small group of Tiashans, those that we can see, understand where we're going, and to begin to move the work of our TAC diaspora city. And so in the forum, I may have missed 1 or 2 persons because I just asked him to, choose a small group. But if you have any interest in being a part of that planning committee, because we are beginning to brainstorm. First is the application, and then we will create a group, WhatsApp and Telegram, for like-minded people. How we move, because may I say to you, not the majority will not come now. As I mentioned, this is a house. It's a global house that we're building. Many who were at the foundation with us before we even start to put this structure together, they have already looked at the materials that we would have picked out. They looked at the architectural plan that we drew, and they said to us, Mr. Abundance, what you are planning is impossible. It will not come to pass. We will laugh at you. Yes, they were in the forum and they were not ashamed to say it. They said it will not happen. And may I say to you, they are still with us today. And so when you see some negativity coming out, don't think that they're genuine. It's a part of the whole plot to bring the foundation down. And like Lucifer, we always think that it is easy. We always think that what we see is not good enough. And so we go to our negative sides all the time without even knowing. Being negative, being toxic, your personality need no assistant. It goes there automatically. It's just like doing the wrong. It's a part of our nature. It doesn't take nothing but to do the right and to be on the right path and to be different. May I say to you, it takes everything. That is why I repeat ad nauseum, no Tiashen can give abundant sleepless nights, because I study the psychology of human beings. My success in the corporate world came from a result of knowing human beings and behaviors. I understand the dynamics of people. It's not what you see you get most of the time. Some of us have 1,000 faces that you don't even know which one you're looking at any time. In front of you is one face. Still in front of you, you are not paying attention, they give you another face. As soon as you say, give me a minute, I will get back to you, they show you another face. When they're out of your sight, it's another face. When they get together with 2 and 3 people, it's another face. And so you never know what face you're getting. I understand the dynamics of people. That's why I say they cannot give abundant sleepless nights. Because I understand leadership. When you understand leadership, you understand how to manage person's behavior. And you can also preempt person's behavior. So before it happens, you already anticipate it. So when it comes, it becomes no surprise. I did not enter management for nothing. Not because I'm the brightest. And so I just want the Tiashans to know that we have come a long way since we started this journey. And many who came on board with a lack of understanding or misinformation, they decide to remain ignorant. Most of them, but some understood. And I will go over the highlights of yesterday. But again, we are putting into place what Buckminster Fuller says, let us create our own model. Let us create our own system. Let us, because everything that I am saying, Dr. Boaz touched it yesterday. The director started out by spoke about self-development. Dr. Boaz, he highlighted how we view investment. Everyone wants quick results. He spoke about the mindset. What type of mindset that we need to have. Familiarizing yourself with what you're doing. What do you know about cryptocurrency? He says, whatever the majority are doing, Dr. Boaz said that you must go opposite. Learn the skills of trading. Know when to buy and when to sell. Understand where we came from. Understand how we as a community was formed. Coin market cap, as one brother was saying, the way how they were introduced, that if you want to know a coin is good, you must go and coin market cap. And I cannot blame him, and I can't blame the person to which the information came from. Because as I said, we all came into cryptocurrency in a space that was new, and information was flying left, right, and center. And so the way how we were introduced, that is the way we came in and are expecting. But, as I said, some person who may not have been given the correct information, at least now they're learning and trying to understand. They also spoke about TAC, the leader, the director. TAC can be converted into Bitcoin. You can sell it for Litecoin. You can sell it for Ethereum. He referenced the last crypto he came out of. He had so much coins. He's ashamed to say how much. And leader, I concur with you, because I remember, I think I had 10 accounts from TBC, 10 accounts. And the maximum at the time that each account could have held, it's 100 TBC. 100 TBC. And at the time, I think TBC one was at 13 or 14 million, something like that. And so when you check 100 times 10 times 13 million, that is what I worth when I left TBC. 10 times 100 times 13 million, and none of it can be converted to Bitcoin. None. And so the leader said, what you have now is money. It's not, TAC is not future money. And that is why when I see some people in the forum talking, I forgive them with patience. And that is why I said all the leaders, forgive them with patience. But if they're not willing to learn, like Ephraim, you leave them alone. And so we are talking about a Bitcoin losers, because a lot of people lost out in Bitcoin, even though they've had Bitcoin. The early adopters, when it reached to a dollar, they thought that was the maximum that they will ever get. And it goes to $5, and they sold everything. It went to 100. Those that kept a little, they sold everything at 100. So when it reaches to 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, they had nothing to sell. Don't let what happened to Bitcoin happen to you intact. That was discussed yesterday. And the whole mindset of CoinMarketCap, Coinbase, I think I spoke about Tetla Luno on CoinMarketCap, on Binance, and all the exchanges around the world that you can think of. Tetla Luno is supposed to be a stable coin, Tiashen. We're talking about where the coin goes, how it will affect the community, how it will bring success. It is a lie. You cannot prove to Mr. Abundance based on the coins that are now on CoinMarketCap and Binance. Go around, look at all the coins that are there and tell me how many of them are really doing well. Some of them have not even reached to a cent since they have been placed on both, but they're there. And you're telling Abundance that we need to go there to make a difference. No. We have to create our own model and stop the mentality of copy and paste. That is what our leaders are doing in the Pharaoh's economy, in the Egyptian economy. All what they do, copy and paste. Look at your country resources, natural resources, human resources. Should your leaders, should they be going to there begging the IMF and the World Bank for money? I'm asking you. Should they be begging the World Bank and the IMF for money? It's because of the copy and pasting that they're doing that got you to where you are. It's time for us to think differently. We cannot copy and paste our way out of this one. We have to create a new model. And so, I have already gone 14 minutes into this one. And so I will not go back over it. I will extend it to our training, to our live event today. And probably I will continue with the highlights of yesterday's training tomorrow in my audio. Because it is very important that you understand, investment. Yes, all of us want quick return because of the economic situation, the dire situation. All of us want quick results. We put in $10 today, we want 50 tomorrow because the situation is dire. And I agree with you. I can see it around me. But we have to create a different path. And by creating a different path, it takes patience. It takes hard work. Going uphill. It's not easy going uphill because we're still going uphill. I want to thank again the leaders for yesterday. And I will continue on this thought. This is Chief Abundance. Today being is it the 16th of October? It is 7:45 p.m.